Hello, and this is Sir Alexander with another StarCraft 2 Battle Report. This is a 2v2 strategy that I wanted to cast. This is one that I actually played out myself with a friend. This is Kukachara and yeah, whatever, the Terran player, against Arphaxad myself and Muta Madness. So this build, well, I'm the one more experienced with it. I actually just taught this to Muta Madness, so I'll watch mine. What you do is you build one worker, one probe, and then you drop a pylon. And that's about it. And then you just instantly win the game because it's such an awesome build. No, following this, you then drop a gateway. I'm going to speed this up to 2 speeds so we can see this a little bit quicker. So, like I said, you build one probe, drop a pylon, build a gateway. Then, if you want to, you can build one more probe. You don't have to. I'm not sure which exactly is the fastest. And then you actually drop another gateway. That was a miss hotkey. I accidentally dropped a forge. Major setback in this build because every second counts. So then what you want to do is start a Zealot as soon as possible. Now let me warn you, you probably want to build it right next to your Nexus instead of out here like Muta Madness is doing, because one of the biggest parts about this build. Oh, and save up all your Chrono Boost for your gateway so you can Chrono Boost all your Zealots through. One of the biggest parts about this build is that you can drop your buildings the millisecond that you have enough stuff. So there goes another Chrono Boost on both my buildings, more Zealots coming out. And what you do is you produce 4 Zealots, charge, and then build one more and send it after them. And then you just start building drones and go back to your economy. So here we go. My 4th Zealot is about to finish, and if Muta Madness is done in time. And of course, this is when your pop runs out, so you only have to build one pylon. There we go, so I've got control, and I'm heading out across the map, and I'll be taking this one with me as well. And here they go. And of course, hotkey your Nexus so that you can be producing probes while you're on the run. So I'm going to try and get in here, but he got a sentry and actually saw us coming, so he is going to force field that off. I'm going to try the other base, but of course they do have a walling off, so I'm going to pull back before I lose that Zealot. The force field is down, and he doesn't have enough energy to drop another force field, so we are inside the base. Dual photon cannons are going down, so I'm going to leave a few Zealots to deal with that. And then they're going to run back. We're going to get in the base and try and sack his probes to get some economy damage, but they keep running, so we're going to take down that what was it that we took down? I don't even know. Anyways, so we've got a couple Marines in our base and a few sentries, but they're mostly playing Keep Away, but I don't want to play Keep Away. I want to play Ponage, so he is going to turn around and fight, and that was a really dumb thing to do, because now we've killed all of his probes. He is just producing his first few. Yeah, he's got 2 probes left, and of course his ally does not have enough Marines to deal with that. So we are going to come back, and I decided it's best to focus down his Nexus, which is what I'm about to do. He did send one probe off that was very wise of him to run with that probe. Of course, he is coming back now with it. He cannot lose that probe. There goes the Nexus, and that's going to be a major setback for his entire life. And there we go. Now trying to take down these pylons. And it would have been a little bit smarter for me to knock down that cybernetics score. He is being revealed now. And I was working on my economy right there, which is why that is happening with those stupid Zealots. But here comes our next wave of Zealots. And I am controlling these guys, so hopefully I will move them around shortly. There they go. That was very frustrating, and of course now they're all going to get killed. That sentry does go down, and a few of those Marines, but not all too many. And of course now we really don't have that much. Muta Madness has 5, and I've got 2. But we're getting back in the economy game. I now have 17. That's why he's got more Zealots than me, is because I have far more workers than him. Chrono boosting my workers through getting 4 gateways up. I have my cybernetic score up. I'm getting my first gas up. Muta Madness has his first gas, has his cybernetic score. Warp gate tech is on the way. He's got triple warp gates coming out, and our next wave is coming across the map. Oh yeah, our ranks. I'm gold. He's gold. No, he's silver or bronze. I don't remember which. And then this guy was gold, and this guy was actually diamond 30, I think, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. So I think the only reason we won is because we were able to shut him down the entire game. So here comes our second push, and as you can see, he's got a bunch of Marines and Marauders, but we've got a good bit of Zealots, so he's not going to be able to engage them directly. He is going to have to continually back up. There we go. Now he's going to face them all, and we'll take them all out. But of course, we do have lots more Zealots on the way, and right now I'm screaming for Muta Madness to get his Zealots back out of there, but it's going to be too late, and they are going to be taken down. So now we're probably going to bunch up here and get some stalkers. I'm expanding because they're going to be on the very, very defensive because he cannot move out and engage us because we're going to have so many zealots, which is really what we're massing right now is just mass zealots. It's amazing how effective, and I totally got supply blocked there. Standard commentary mistake. But mass zealots is extremely effective against a bio ball. Especially if you have charge. If you have charge, they'll just eat them alive. When they're this small, or when the bio ball is this small. If you've got a 200 pop of bio ball and a 200 pop of zealots, the bio ball will win all day long, even if the zealots are fully upgraded. Because there are so many and you can only attack a few at a time, well, they can all attack you. So there goes down the force field. We're going to be very frustrated here, as he's going to be able to drop down 4 more force fields before we can press in. And there goes another one. Fortunately, there he had to drop 2. He is going to try and engage us here, so we're going to attack him back. And it looks like we are going to win this fight here. He's going to pull up onto that ramp, but I actually, or did I not? Nope, there goes down another force field. So I will be backing up. He's going to try and engage us again, and now kite us back to this ramp. Now, this is a very bad position for me to attack him in, but I saw that we could beat him on this ramp, and it was worth it because his ally is so far down. Even though we lost so many more zealots than we should have, I was able to take out his force there and get down all of those, all of that entire army there. So now he's got a massive setback in his army. He's down to only 5 marauders, and of course we are going to be able to take down this sentry, and that other sentry is going to run. Will we get it? Yes, as he's going to... Oh, wait, no. Wow, he can get through that? Wow. Excellent placement there. Can those marauders even get through? I don't know. Anyways, we have a zealot loose in the mineral line. That's an excellent thing. And loads more zealots and a few more stalkers. A few stalkers for myself are coming out across the map. My expansion is just about to finish. Muta Madness is already up and running. And, oh, there we go. There come my probes off of my main. It looks like Muta Madness does have more probes than me, massing a little bit better. I'm really not all that good at massing, which is why I'm just a gold. But I thought this was an excellent game. So again here, there are cannons up, but I just figured we're just going to go ahead and chew right through this. And a new mistake here, as I've got that stalker in front of my zealot line. I could have like 3 more zealots in there. But of course we do fight that down, and hey, there's a sentry. Oh, cool. I forgot I built him. And this force is again going to be coming in here. This is the one thing you need to learn when doing a build like this. It's most effective if you continually push against one guy. If you split up and hit one guy and then hit the other guy next time, you're going to have a very difficult time doing a whole lot of damage. But with this, the way that you do this is you just constantly stream across the map with all these units that you build and constantly hit one guy, and he'll never be able to get back on his feet. He's going to be going entirely defensive, building cannons. I mean, he still hasn't even got past a cybernetic score. He just got warp gate done. And of course, he's down to 10 pop. You know, he probably hasn't gotten over 20 pop this entire game. And here comes a whole slew of zealots to seal the deal or do a lot more damage. And hopefully we have charge coming out shortly. I do not. I think Muta Madness is faster with his attacks. There we go. We have an armor coming up. And so here comes all of these zealots. We'll be pushing it again. And there goes down the force field. He is going to be trying to get in enough sentries. If you get 6 sentries, you can keep a constant stream of force fields up. Right now, he's got enough for, like, yeah, close to an eternity of force fielding me out, which is very frustrating. There come 2 stalkers, and beacon goes off here. I'm going to drop down a proxy pylon and try and get some units in his backfield. I'm going to speed this up till he gets us some more action, because it's kind of slow here as we're just massing up. There's a warp prism, but we're not exactly using it properly. So all of my zealots were going to try to engage this, but they decided not to wisely, and now we'll pull back to main, or at least center. So there goes down, our pylon is up, and there goes a whole slew of zealots. Can't quite engage that. So here they're going to come into the base and are going to kill some probes. Get a good lot of probe damage. So as we can see, we're consistently, here comes another warp in, consistently hitting this guy, just constantly making sure that we keep this guy knocked down. And again, right now he's at 29 pop. Really not that much. And he's only got 13 drones. And am I reading this right? I wonder what happened over here, because Sturcuscula thingy only has 19 drones. Oh, it looks like there was a warp prism action here. I totally missed that. Looks like he used warp prism action, warped in some guys, and killed a bunch of SCVs. So we are seeing a giant push coming out of this, but I don't know that this is going to be enough to deal with our very impressive force here, or at least it looks really impressive. Because this a bio ball is just, I mean, zealots are just the perfect counter. Charge lots are the perfect counter to bio balls when you have enough of them. And of course, with stalkers and sentries in the mix, wow, our force is very spread out here. Here they go, all coming into the fray. And of course, those zealots will be working their way up to the front. Force fields, loads of force fields going down, which I think are from us, since the other person is a Terran player. Those obs running off in the middle of nowhere. And of course, these Void Rays are really going to help, as this entire force is composed of Marauders and tanks. We've got 5 Void Rays out, and of course my Stalkers are mopping up, and those Zealots are still in that front line doing so much damage. Zealots do 16 damage a piece per hit. Well, I mean, they have 2 attacks, so. And looks like, no, that's Kukachar. Looks like there was some more Warp Prism action here or something. And Kukachara is actually picking back up. He's up to 23 probes over the other guy's 19 SCVs. And so I am going to split up his force here. He's going to be lured into this, following it, and what's this? I'm going to get a surround on him. So now I'm going to engage, which actually this force probably could have taken him out all by himself. But here comes the surround just because it's so cool to pull off. And now it will be severe punch. Wow, that guy's got 3 HP, and this guy's got 20 HP. And there, you know, that's really GG when the guys start leaving. So, of course, another... Oh, wait. Oh, that was GG. Another tip is when player A and player B leave... I mean, if player B leaves and A is still in the game, hit B, because you can really easily... A won't care that much, and you can take out all of these probes, and then B won't be getting any minerals from him. So, just another tip, and hope you all enjoyed this, and hope this is a neat build. Remember, it all comes down to, all the way in the beginning, you do that, once it finishes loading. 1 probe, pylon. As soon as it finishes, you drop a gateway. You build a second gateway as soon as you can. You can build 1 more probe if you want to. No more than 1 more. Don't build a forge, build a gateway. And then get out 4 zealots. You queue up 5 zealots, chrono boost them all the way through as much as possible, and then as soon as you have 4 out, charge and set the 5th one on one of your guys. You know, click them on the guy and then run. You do this in a 2v2, and you'll pretty much always be able to take out 1 guy so long as you don't have a wall off. This works best against gold. This is against Zerg. Totally flawless against Zerg for the most part. Even if there's 6 pulling, this will dominate them. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and hope you can use this cast. You can use this strat to get people really mad at you. So thank you, and hope you'll join me for the rest of the cast from the RPG.net tournament.